Darts Nuts, and welcome to Darts Review channel, and as usual a special welcome for new visitors, and I hope you click the subscribe button and become a regular viewer. For this review I'm reviewing another set of darts from this SHOT new range that just recently came out, and these are the Tribal Weapon darts, and as I said before, it's kind of themed around the culture from New Zealand, the Maori culture, and areas around the Pacific. And this is the 23 gram model, and they're also available in 21 and 25 gram. It's got a copper nitride coating on the barrel and the 90% tungsten, and you can get, this is the front weighted, and you can get them in centre weighted in 22, 24 and 26 gram, and they're also available in soft tip. And as I'm doing this video at the moment, I don't know what the UK prices are, but on the Darts Warehouse site it's listed as £71.91 at the current exchange rate, but like I say, if I find out what the UK price is, I'll stick that up on the review. And I'll just read you a little bit what it says about the darts. It says, "Prepare for battle with the tribal weapon inspired by the ancient arts of Pacific and Asian combat. This dart is anything but old-fashioned, designed for the experienced or competitive player. The tribal weapon has a grip like your father-in-law to outsmart your rival. The finest 90% tungsten goes through hell, our intensive 7-stage process to achieve its precision finish. It's armoured with an ultra-durable 1 micron copper titanium nitride coating, remachined for strength and beauty. If you're looking for a competitive edge, the tribal weapon is your weapon of choice." So let's have a close look at them. So as with the other recent SHOT darts that have just come out, they come in this new style packaging, and there's a little bit of info on the labels. 100 micron flights, eagle claw shafts, 90% tungsten, copper titanium coated, and 23 gram. And on the back it just shows you pictures of the grip. It tells you there it's front weighted. You can register the barrels at the SHOT website for the lifetime barrel guarantee. Inside you've got this cardboard tray which is holding a plastic tray with all the contents, and underneath that is the guarantee, and it tells you the weight, 22.95, and that's a little sticker if you want to stick it on something. And the darts come with some look to be short size, kind of like an orange transparent colour polycarbonate stems, and a set of standard shape flights with another kind of tribal design. Another great looking dart, so we'll have a close look at it now. So the darts are fitted with these what SHOT calls cinder grip points. It's got this kind of chevron or arrow etching along the points. Kind of has a kind of a dryish feel to it. It's not an actual physical grip, I think it's just on the surface. And as you can see, it's a great looking dart and quite an unusual shape. I think it's got the right name, Tribal Weapon. It does look very much like kind of a spear or something like that, and it's got this very nice copper nitride coating, and the coating itself is a bit similar to the grip on that point. There's a kind of a dry feel to it, but as you can see at the front, it's quite a long tapered section on the front half, and it's got a kind of a pyramid style grip with these grooves cut along, and I'd say that's high level there, quite grippy actually. And on the rear half it's got the scallop, which has got a more normal kind of a ring grip, and if you're a rear gripper, that's very comfortable to grip. Your finger and thumb sitting very nicely on there. So you've got that section there to push against, so very comfortable there. Obviously I'm a front gripper, so I'm going to be gripping around there mostly, and there's your eagle claw in between stems and your hand designed 100 micron flights. Another nice looking flight, slightly transparent sections. So I'll let you look at that for a bit.
The darts are fitted with a 30mm cinder grip point, then there's a small smooth section of 2.8mm at the nose before it gets into this pyramidal ring grip, and that's 17mm wide with some lateral grooves cut through about 2/3, and then you've got a wide ring around the middle, that's 5.8mm wide, and then you go into the scallop section, which is kind of like thin rings, that's 16.5mm wide, and then you've got another kind of a wide ring and two grooves of 2.9mm, and then a smooth section at the end of 3mm. The length is 48mm and the width is 7.5mm.
$22.99 grams and 22.99 again, and 23 grams exactly, and the full setup is 24.52 grams.
With nothing attached, the barrel is front weighted, and with the supplied setup it moves just behind centre, and this is the balance with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights.
Quite grippy on that nose section, but for a front gripper like me, it's flying quite well. Seems to be nicely weighted at the front. I do notice it's spinning quite a bit, like. I think it could be because of the grip and just the way I release it. But it flies quite nice from the front. I'm going to try the middle now, but I'm not exactly sure whether to grip it on that kind of a knuckle or to go into the scallop a little bit, but I think I'll stay on that the band just before the scallop. Felt a little bit more awkward thrown from there, but I suspect it's more for a front and a rear grip anyway, but getting less spin from there. Got a little bit of spin on that one, like. That's it. It's probably not the right spot to grip from, but I'll just try it from there anyway. Definitely I would say that scallop section on the rear is the main point for the grip, because it's just more comfortable. Just depends how well I can release it from there, so try there now. First one was very nice, but the second two weren't too bad, it's just lost direction. Oh, got a lot of spin on that one. and that one too wayward. Yeah, a little bit better on that last one. But it is comfortable gripping it there. It just feels a little bit more awkward for me, but should be great for normal rear grippers. That's a bit better. Yeah, them last two very smooth through the air, but comfortable dart from the rear. So there you go, that's the Schott tribal darts. I think it's probably a nice dart for front grippers. It feels nicely weighted for me, got a very nice balance, and it was flying alright for me there, but obviously I'm going to play with them for longer just to get a better opinion of them. But from the middle, I'm not really sure if it's for middle grippers, but it didn't fly too bad from there. But I'd definitely say that scallop section is the most comfortable part if you're a natural rear gripper. And when I did throw them like okay from the rear, it was very smooth, probably more smooth than it was from the front. So for you normal rear grippers, it should be a very nice dart. But I'd definitely try it if you're a front gripper. The grip at the front is really nice. It's got plenty of grip there, maybe just a little bit too grippy for some, but I also think the grip was also causing me to spin it sometimes. But occasionally I got the one where it didn't spin and it was nice and smooth. And I also like that kind of grip pattern on the point, just where I rest my finger. It's got a kind of a non-slip feel to it, which is quite handy, especially on silver points, because my finger usually slips off a silver point. So the only problem really, I would say, is they're a bit pricey at 70, around about the £70 mark. So that is the only thing, but it's another great looking dart from Schott. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.